Konnichiwa minasan, Hirito desu, and welcome back to another video. Now guys, as you all know, Attack on Titan has ended quite some time ago, right? It was like it's already over 20 days. Now, the thing is, a lot of people have stopped talking about Attack on Titan. So, yesterday, okay, I went on Facebook. Yes, I am on Facebook, shut up. Now, I went on Facebook and Anime Senpai, a really awesome website and Facebook page as well, posted some really breaking news, right? As some of you may know, there was an interview with Hajime Isayama and then the creator of Fullmetal Alchemist, right? And the interview was gonna be posted up on social media on June 9. But there has been a few leaks. And from what we already see and what we already have, Hajime Isayama regrets how Attack on Titan's story concluded. Now, this is pretty huge. It's a huge news. Now, let's see what the article says. It says, in a leaked interview of Attack on Titan author, Hajime Isayama reveals some shocking new information. It has been more than 20 days since the final chapter of Attack on Titan came out. While most of the fans were satisfied with how the manga concluded, there are fans who felt like there was still something missing from the ending. A lot of fans, yeah? Previously, it was revealed that Attack on Titan author Hajime Isayama and Fullmetal Alchemist author Hiromu Arakawa will have an interview which will be published on June 9. But according to a credible source, summary of Hajime Isayama's interview has been leaked. Here are some of the notable points from the leaked interview. First, final volume will include extra 8 pages. Final volume of the series will include 8 extra pages, which will also include school casting. Pages are a few, 8, because the manga volume can only add this many pages. Okay, that's not really something huge. Anyway, now, final page of the manga was changed. This is something huge. The biggest revelation of the leaked interview is that the ending was changed. According to leaked interview, originally the final page was supposed to show 3 people walking towards the 3 on the hillside, but Hajime Isayama changed it after discussing with his editor. Now, lack of writing. Although Armin in manga might seem to be approving genocide, Isayama thinks it is due to his lack of writing. Eren's actions are the worst of worst, and Armin does not approve of them. Judging from the results, Armin is the beneficiary of Eren's action. Although Armin can't understand the final farewell with Eren, he still wants to use the sentence "thank you for us for being a murderer" to show that he's an accomplice of Eren so as to get closer to him. Now, I don't know if this is exactly lack of writing though, but yes, it did seem at some point that Armin was approving genocide. But at the same time, not exactly saying thank you for being a murderer, but more like thank you for putting us above everyone else or something like that. It's like, how should I put it? You know how it happened with Lelouch, right? In Code Geass, when Lelouch died. Lelouch basically took over the whole world just so that he can be the bad guy, so that, everyone can unite against him as a common enemy. So basically, Eren kind of did the same. Lelouch did all this for his sister and then later on for the Black Knights. And Eren did this for all his people. Now, of course, yeah, being with how Eren was and whatever he did, with the genocide and shit, yes, it was uncalled for. But at the same time, you gotta think about this, that was war, what was going on. It was a full-on war, right? So in war, you can't really go and start thinking about morals and shit. Man, you do what you can to win. You understand? I'm not supporting Eren's choices, okay? That's not me. I'm not supporting genocide or whatever. But when you come to think of it, Eren did all this, number one, to erase every piece of Titan power that ever existed. And he also did this for his people and his friends so that they can live happily ever after. Because truthfully speaking, if someone would have actually eaten Eren, right? Because that's what they wanted to do. If they would have eaten Eren, got all the Titan powers out of him, the war would still keep going. They would be fighting endlessly. In the end, they would still have to use the rumbling if they want to survive. So Eren became the scapegoat. So personally speaking, I don't think there was lack of writing that Armin actually did look like he was approving genocide. No, it wasn't really lack of writing anyway. Now, most difficult part to write. This is actually the biggest news, okay, from the whole leaked interview. For Isayama, the last part of the manga is a difficult theme beyond his ability. Isayama feels that he has not been able to fully express these themes with the manga, so he regrets it. The closer to the final chapter, the harder Isayama would try searching for reviews and comments online. Now, at this certain point, yes, you do have to take in consideration what happened, right? Okay, not what happened, but like more like, okay, how the fans react to where the story is going. Do they like how the story is going, right? Like take Domestic Girlfriend, or what do you call it? Either Domestic Girlfriend, The Promised Neverland, or Demon Slayer. Like the endings, right? With the way the mangas were going, it was going awesome, right? Okay, it was going like at a nice pace, people were liking it, but then after that the ending came out. Now the thing is, when it comes to endings, whether it's manga, anime, or any stories or movies, you can't really satisfy everyone. You understand? Something will happen that, you know, people won't like with the ending of Quintessential Quintuplets, ending with Domestic Girlfriend. Like the shit with Domestic Girlfriend went poof, okay. Ending of Demon Slayer, like personally I think Demon Slayer was rushed. Like the ending of Demon Slayer was kind of rushed, but anyway, that's for another video. But anyway, you get the idea. Like, yeah, he regrets it. I understand why he would regret it, because yeah, he didn't really kind of express all he wanted to express through the ending. But personally, I love the ending. I already talked about it. Okay, I love the ending. Now, Isayama's favorite chapter. Isayama's favorite chapter, although the chapter itself is not quite like the usual style of AOT, Isayama enjoys the difference. Chapter 69. Difference. Chapter 69, Friends, is his favorite. 69 and 71 are not following the main plot, but focusing on the story of individual characters. He drew them with the feeling of drawing a short one-chapter manga. Nice. Isayama's favorite scene. Isayama's favorite action scene is the scene when John Titan grabbed Attack Titan in chapter 104. He thinks this scene is the peak of his own drawing. This is also why there is no more big action scenes after chapter 104. Isayama was happiest when he was drawing the beginning of Marley Arc chapter 91 battle scene. He drew them with extreme concentration and strength. And I can understand, I mean, come on, that was awesome, okay? But that's the thing, okay, now we've seen some of the stuff that's going on, we've seen some of the shit that happened, and what he said so in the interview. And I think the biggest part, what we could take out of this interview the most is the fact that he said that he regrets the ending. I think that's like the focal point anyway of this interview, right? You can forget about the other ones, like, okay, if I'm going to include X-ray pages, yeah, fine. Final page of the manga was changed, okay, yeah, that's something big as well. Lack of writing, when, I mean, come on, he considers, he thinks for himself that he had lack of writing, so that is really huge for someone that brought out such an amazing story, such an amazing manga, you know? It's hard to see how he would consider himself having lack of writing. But in any case, I think the focal point right now is the fact that he said he regrets the ending. Okay, not as much as regrets the ending, but regrets that he couldn't fully express the themes of the manga. So at this point, we don't know what's gonna happen, because, you know, there's been petitions for him to change the ending of the manga. We don't know exactly what's going to happen, how things will go down. I just hope, like, at this point, I really hope that the second part of season 4 doesn't go like the production team doesn't go like what they did with The Promised Neverland, okay? I don't want that. Please do not do that. Please, I pray to God, do not do that. Because, oh boy. Because one thing they did with The Promised Neverland as well is that the reason why they went original, they actually wanted to change the story a bit, right? They actually wanted to change the ending the way it was, because a lot of people didn't like the ending of The Promised Neverland, like the manga. So I think that's one of the reasons why they decided to change the whole story of season 2. So please do not do that to Attack on Titan. Please don't do that. But anyway, we don't know what he's gonna do now. Will he write another chapter? Would he change the ending completely? We don't know. We just have to wait and see. The full interview will be released on June 9. Until then, we can just wait. Maybe more parts of the interview will be leaked. We never know. But until then, guys, we can only hope for the best. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys found this information to be useful. Well, if you did, don't hesitate to comment, like, and subscribe. I've been Hirito, and I will see you all in the next video. Jana.